Okay, the first island I scouted was right down there. It didn't really pan out. I found one small rub. You can hear the duck hunters back in here. Anyway, this is the second island, and I was just about to give up on this because, I'm not seeing the sign, and that's why I stopped to do this video. A lack of sign does not mean deer aren't bedding somewhere. And I will tell you, in a small block of timber like this, that buck's going to bed in here depending on which way the wind's blowing, so that he can use the wind to his back and his eyes for visibility. Okay, so I was just about ready to give up on that. I looked at this area over here, I was like, man, there should be a buck bed in there, and I'm not finding any clearly defined buck beds in here. And I am finding where the hogs have moved in here, and a lot of times when the hogs take over an area, the bucks move out. Then I walked up here on my way out, and I don't even remember. Well, there's an old rub. That's an old one, but that's not the one that caught my eye. Here it is. I saw this. Okay, that's this year's rub. That's all I found here. This and that small rub. So you ask yourself, should I hunt this? Is this really a buck bed? Here's the question you need to ask. Why are these rubs here? Do you think a buck is just going to walk through here and just gander through here for the heck of it? There's no food here. The only thing this has, there's no water. The only thing this has is visibility, and it's high ground. So absolutely, I think this is a buck bedding area. Even though I have found very scarce sign, I know this rub, that rub, and it looks like there's even one right there now that I'm looking. There's one right there. See, I haven't even walked through this area really. But I know with the presence of these rubs here, the only reason why there would be a cluster of rubs here is a buck has been here frequently. Then you ask yourself, is he eating here? Is this a breeding area? Is there water around? What's he doing here to be making, is this a staging area? There's nothing around here for him to want to come up here and stage. This is a buck bedding area, and this probably is where he stages when he gets up out of these beds here. I think probably he's bedding some here. I would guess with the north wind, if I walk over here, I'm going to find a few over here, maybe even up on here. So I'm going to walk this out more. But I just wanted to point out, just because you don't find a lot of buck sign does not mean that it's not a good spot. Okay? Start asking those questions and just, why is this rub right here? Why is that old rub there? And why is there a rub here? Here in this little island of trees in the middle of nowhere sitting on this hilltop. When all the good ground that traditionally most hunters would hunt is down on the creek bottoms down there. Why here? And the answers become pretty obvious. All right, let's see what else we can find.